Phil Cleary and welcome to another edition of Halftime Footy Flashbacks. Today we're back in Perth for the final match of the 1972 Carnival between Western Australia and Victoria. The locals were desperate to see their boys knock off the Big V. At full-back, Ken McCauley, who was awarded the Tassie Medal for the best player in the Carnival, and a ruck combination that included all Australians, Bob Beecroft, Mel Brown and Brian Sikatosto. But there were some great names in the Victorian lineup: Jeff Southby, Kevin Sheedy, Francis Burke, Keith Gregg, Peter McKenna at full forward, and two of the greatest rovers ever, Lethal Lee Matthews and Kevin Hungry Bartlett.
All in readiness for the start of the second half. There's the siren, and here's Jim Fitzmaurice.
And here's the start of the quarter. Western Australia in the black shorts going with the breeze, and it's Moss, but intercepted by Pays, and now going out to... couldn't pick him.
Rhodes.
Sorry, it was Rhodes, of course, up to half forward, and Victoria had the chance here of going straight into attack with Thorpe almost down on the centre wing. But going into the breeze, which is not as strong as it's been earlier in the game. Noonan coming out, tapped away to Stewart. Stewart of Western Australia to Hayes. He's on the half-back line. Brown on his own towards centre. Mel Brown, long kick up to half forward. George Young is the danger man there for Victoria, and Francis Burke wasn't quick enough to get back and cover him. Young, quite and loose at half forward, spent a time in the centre in the second quarter. Brio.
Now he's having a word to the Western Australian policeman there. Here's Southby. Looks for Thompson. Down the ground, Lawrence. Greenwood for WA, former Essendon rover. Into the pocket, Dempsey on his chest. And that's mark number 7, I think, to Gary Dempsey. Victoria will have to defend very grimly here. Western Australia with a strong breeze. Over the back, Lawrence. Tapped forward by Rhodes, but here comes WA once again. It's a long one by Stephen. Backing up Southby. Good understanding in defence. Thompson. The hand pass. Greenwood. Young is a prodigious kick of the ball and could score from here. He's 55 yards out. He ignores the lead and goes for distance. It's dropping short. Dempsey's in front. Fine mark by the Footscray captain, who is acting captain of Victoria today, with Smith and Nichols both out of the side.
Dempsey taking the kick and going straight into that breeze so that the ball wobbles across on the far side, and the mark has been taken by Greg Brio.
Clark a long way out, about 50 yards. Ignores the lead by Knights. Goes for the short one to Thorpe, unattended, and Thorpe marks at centre half forward, about 40 yards out. He'll have to have a shot from here, but I wouldn't bet on the result. 11 and a half minutes gone. Victoria needing a goal against the breeze. Thorpe spiral. Wait for it. A goal.
Strong breeze coming down the ground. Western Australia kicking with that breeze in this third term. Victoria 9-9, Western Australia 4-8. Thompson in ruck, again too good. Taken by Thorpe. Thorpe up about right wing, going into half forward. McCauley and McKenna are right out, and that time it's McKenna over the back. Green and Clark, and now Pays, Travis Pays at half forward. Going in towards his full forward, and there's a lot of early interference there, but it doesn't stop a brilliant mark being taken by Knights. And it's Victoria through Matthews. Matthews at half forward, a hasty kick to McCauley. McCauley going straight down the centre, miskicked, found Lawrence it was, up towards full forward, and the mark taken again by Pays.
That takes WA to 4-9, 4 goals, 9-33, Victoria 9-10-64, 16 and a half minutes gone in the third term.
And I noticed that there's some rather darkish cloud coming over the ground again, indicating that we could get another light shower of rain, with Southby taking the kick in for Victoria. And that's a good high one towards Thompson. And tapped over the back to Watling, to Sicko Tosto. He's 30 yards out directly in front, and he has put it through. Western Australia have their fifth on the board. Western Australia 5-9, Victoria 9-10.
Won by WA, taken by Matthews to Thompson. A long penetrating kick by Thompson. Great mark by McCauley. Good shepherding. Handball was on by Bartlett if he wanted it, but he looks for McKenna. Macaulay interferes. McKenna's free kick. Not a difficult angle, but the ball will swing from right to left.
You're certainly right there, Dick.
George Young playing in the centre, I think. He's close to the line, but kicks it well. Dempsey. 8th mark. Captain of Victoria today, Gary Dempsey. Towards half forward. Clark in front. Western Australia under pressure. Young. O'Dwyer now from the half-back line. Mal Brown. Sikatosto. Winnan.
(9-11 to 7-9). Victoria leading. 23-minute mark. Third quarter. Going into attack to half forward. A chance here for Clark. A high one. It's going to be Macaulay and McKenna again. And it's Macaulay, and he's played magnificently at fullback.
Ball up. The ball in Victoria's area. 66 to 52. 14 points the difference. Knights in ruck. Burst that pack wide open. Taken by WA. Hayes. Right on to Peter Stewart's hand. Stewart decides to play on. Long kick to half forward. Williams. Hard mark. Sheedy paddling. Long kick. Lawrence underneath it. Hand passes on. That's good enough. Taps it on cleverly to Matthews. Victoria underway. Matthews bolts. Runs towards goal. Looks for the pass. Bartlett. Beautiful football. And Bartlett. 20 yards out and straight in front. Great play by Matthews. And that goal has given Victoria some breathing space.
In the end, Victoria won easily by 44 points in what turned out to be the closest margin of the carnival. The 1972 carnival was the last of its type. The gulf between Victoria and the other states continued to widen as interstate recruits flocked to the VFL. It would take another 5 years before the introduction of state of origin football rekindled enthusiasm and excitement for interstate matches. I'm Phil Cleary. See you next time for more halftime footy flashbacks.